guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. It's been a good day. It's a little bit later. It's like 7:30 right now, so I just got up. I slept in a little bit today. That's okay. Did a lot of walking yesterday. I took Jaden and I went, the little kids and I went, and then Greg and I went last night too. So it was a lot of walking. My body was a little sore, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep in, and that's okay. A little slow moving. So then I'm like, I told Greg I was gonna make some omelets this morning for breakfast. So I'm like, I think I should make that first and then do my cleanup afterwards, which is fine to do. So I think I'm gonna start on omelets today, get that rolling, and then we're gonna get going with our day. Got a good day. I'm hoping it's gonna be nice today. We will see. There's that chance of rain. But I'd like to finish up some paint, not finish, continue on with some painting outside. So all depends on the weather. I got my little list, wherever it is. I got my little list of things that I would like to get accomplished today. Hoping to do that today, so it's not so just like, what am I gonna do day? So lots of things about lots to get done. So first, I'm just gonna get some omelets going because I said I was gonna get some done. We're down to fragments. So I pulled out some ham from the freezer, lunch meat. I know I've got some cheese and I've got some onions. I think that's all we're gonna do, thinking out loud. Maybe some gravy if I make some up. So I'm gonna whip that up real quick, make a bunch of omelets so everybody can eat. And then I'm gonna try today to film in real time, not fast forward. I'm gonna see if I can do it because something different. You see a lot of videos and I'm like, I always speed up everything I do. What if I just showed you like never fast forward? I mean, if I just let the camera run all day and never fast forward it, you would just be like, okay, you know, it would just get boring of watching us do the same boring tasks. So I usually speed it up because it's a long time washing dishes or a long time to clean the floors or whatever. So we're gonna try real time to see how that goes. So I don't know, I'll let you know when I edit it if it works out, because you'll see in this video. All right, so let's get going with our day. You guys ready? All right, I'm gonna get going. I should go get an earbud. I'm gonna go get an earbud, put one in, and start chopping up some stuff. I like putting that in the microwave. I usually do it on the stove, but then I have to clean out that pan. One more pot to clean, so just put it in a measuring cup. All right, first eggs are done. Everybody's breakfast done. Nice big one for my husband. The kids all had regular. Jaden does not do dairy, so I made sure to put a piece of bacon on top to know that there's no cheese on that. And then one of my children just does not like eggs right now. A lot of you parents dealing with kids that are picky, it's a phase, and as long as you offer something similar to what healthy, they'll get over it. So I have a child that loved eggs before, does not like eggs now. So I just did their favorite, toast and jam, and gave them some of the meat. That's all you can do right now, because there's no sense them just throwing it away when you make it. So I made these with 2 eggs. Last time I made them with 3 for the kids, and they ended up not eating all of it, so I just did 2. Cutting back, people. So now, to go give them breakfast. Can I get breakfast in bed? I might even do breakfast in bed. They might just go like, oh my goodness, Mom, breakfast in bed. So let's go feed the kids. Got the dishwasher going, and now I can start cleaning up. Breakfast in bed. Now there's a good way to get kids up. Give them breakfast in bed. I don't do that all the time, trust me. Sometimes I'm like, fend for yourself, grab what you can, get some cereal, or grab a breakfast burrito. But today I said, you know, I'm gonna make some. I was really busy the last couple days, so today I'm gonna make some breakfast. It's those times when you're busier, don't feel guilty if you can't do all your things you wanna do as a homemaking mom. So tomorrow I pulled up breakfast burritos because I know tomorrow will be busy for me, so I got those out. So today we'll do omelets for the kids. So now I'm gonna wipe up my counter. Kitties are hungry. Beautiful day. Look at that. It's going to be a blue sky. Beautiful. I'm hoping for 0 rain today. All right, let's go back in and finish our cleaning so we can enjoy the day.
Hey, don't go. Nope.
I just do a quick wipe in the bathroom. I do my Norwex cloths when I do a deeper clean because I probably will do that in the next day or two. Actually, come down here. So I'll probably do that in the next day or two. Come down here to the toilet. And so if I don't want to use my Norwex cloths because they won't get washed. So I just do a quick wipe with paper towels just to make sure it's clean. All right, breakfast is out of the way. Everybody's eating. So I've just kind of gone through my refrigerators and my freezers, my pantry, kind of see what I have. Even though I have a plan for the month, still have lots of food, still have lots of stuff. So tomorrow we're actually gonna go to the discount store. So in my head, I have a lot of main things. I just need like 1 or 2 things to go with it to make it a meal. So I kind of sat there and looked at what I had. Like I have a ham. And I've got some ham glaze that I haven't used, and I thought we could do a ham dinner and then make ham skillet afterwards. And so things like baked beans, I know I have to pick up. We were gonna make homemade fettuccine yesterday because I have heavy cream and cream cheese to use up, just a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And I was like, we just had that yesterday with some other stuff, some jar stuff. And so in my head, I'm like, okay, I can do that with sausage one day. We've got hot dogs and hamburgers in the freezer. Have to have Jensen grill those. So I need buns. So I kind of like just get some ideas of foods I have. I still have freezer meals. Still have complete freezer meals. I have a lot of stuff. So today was gather your fragments. I know Friday's gather your fragment Friday, but we're gonna gather some fragments today because I'm using up what I have. And so for lunch today, I have a lot of lunch meat, chicken lunch meat to make club sandwiches and cheese, and I've got bacon. So I thought for lunch, why don't we toast some bread and make like a smaller version club sandwich with bacon, the chicken lunch meat, and cheese. Because I don't have lettuce to do pickles, they can do that. And then I pull out soup. Sometimes when we have soups, we don't eat all of it. So here's a cabbage vegetable. I'm gonna heat that for me. Here is, I think I have 3 potato soups. 2.5 potato soups. That will be enough for the kids. So I'm gonna heat this up in the microwave. That'll be, or on the stove, maybe I'll put it in a pot. I'll put it in the pot on the stove, heat that up, that'll be lunch. And then dinner, I'm going for a freezer meal because, look, still have a freezer meal, jambalaya. And this was from like 3 months ago. So I'm gonna heat that up for dinner tonight just to make easy. I'm getting it done now because if it's sunny, I wanna get outside and paint today. So that's my goal, and I have a lot of other things to get done. So I'm gonna put this in my pressure cooker, let it thaw a little bit, and then add the rice and just let it sit and be done. And then tomorrow is the day that I have Lauren, and so for lunch for her, I wrote down we had a whole thing of grilled cheese in the freezer. So it's bread with cheese. It's been in there for a few months. Still not soggy, still not yuck. She can cook that in the skillet, the griddle tomorrow. And I'm gonna make up some tomato soup for her. Just easy for me to mix it, make it, and then she can just heat this up for lunch tomorrow. So I'm gonna make this today for tomorrow. And then for dinner, I was looking through, I'm like, what should we do? They love beef stroganoff. I have a lot of fragments of beef stroganoff. So this is actually some fettuccine sauce. I think, yeah, some fettuccine. So I'm actually gonna add that. I've got sour cream, I've got hamburger and cream of mushroom, and onions. And so I'm gonna make the base of that with the sauce. So all she has to do tomorrow is boil pasta, mix it all together and make a one pot meal, which will be great. And so I'm gonna work on this. My goal today is lunch for us, which will be easy sandwiches, cold sandwiches, and the soup. I'm just gonna go heat that up and then get dinner rolling. So change my mind in the soup, put it in the microwave, it'll be much easier. It's coming. Freezer meal, it's been in there for 3 months. It might have a little bit of freezer burn. This was the one where the power went out, a lot of power and it froze. It's okay. It will definitely heat up. So I'm gonna actually heat this, saute brown for a minute, just kind of melt that thawed a little bit. Let me add a little bit of liquid. Let me add some liquid here. I'm just gonna add 2 cups of rice. So let me add my 4 cups of water right now. Actually, I'm gonna do about 3 cups of water because there's already liquid from the tomato in the frozen part. Okay, we're gonna let that heat up and then we'll add our rice to it and we'll stir it and then we'll put the lid on. Let it stir. Onions up for my beef stroganoff, and then I'll just chop some, put them in the refrigerator because somebody will eat them with something. All right, so this is all pretty much thawed. You don't have to do that. I just didn't want it to be like one chunk of sausage in it. I just don't have to stir it because it's gonna stay in here all day. So tastes fine. This is gonna be good to go. So now I'm gonna add my rice to it. I'm gonna do, what did I say, 3? Go back to my video. I think it's 3. I was gonna do 2 cups of rice because I did 3 cups of water. I have to remember that. See, I need to go back. Thank goodness I filmed it. No, just kidding. All right, 2 cups of rice. Stir this, and then I'm gonna put the lid on and let it pressurize. People say, don't they get freezer burns on them? They're gonna ruin the taste of the food. I have eaten many things. We have like had times where we, you know what, we're not gonna throw that food away because it was in the freezer and freezer burned. You can eat so much stuff. Sure, it doesn't taste like a brand new fresh steak, but if you're not peculiar and picky, and I think that during a lot of this time right now, like where everything's a shortage, people will give a second thought to leftovers. People will think, oh, I'll use that meat even though it's been in the freezer for a little while instead of just throwing it away. we do that all the time. So not often do we throw food away because it's been freezer burned, like at all. Can't even think of one I've done. I might have thrown, no, actually I haven't. We don't, because freezer, it just preserves it, it's fine. So just put it in there, let it pressurize. Pressure cookers and slow cookers, like crock pots, are great for that kind of food because you can cook them slow and they get very tender again. So you don't have to worry about it. If you just baked it in the oven or cooked on the stove, yeah, it could be a little hard because it's in there and you might taste that freezer burn, but cook it with some liquid, make it into a casserole, it will be good, and you stretch that food. All right, let's go over here and check on our soup and our beef and see what that's looking like. All right, I got my breakfast. I know I just made a whole thing of omelet. I was not feeling like a big heavy breakfast. Hard-boiled egg, cut it in half, and I just put some of that everything bagel topping inside of it. This is delicious. So good protein, real quick. Just not starving. Tummy doesn't feel like a lot of food, so this will be good enough. All right, my soup, the tomato stuff is all thawed and like nice and all ready to go. So I'm gonna mix some powdered milk up because I don't have any regular milk. I have almond milk, but it's sweetened. So I'm just gonna mix this up and then pour it in there, and then that's gonna be it. It tastes good. It's gonna be very easy tomato soup. Okay, that right there is awesome. I have this recipe that we've made forever and ever. The only thing different I add to it is this. This is great. So in my area where we live, we have a Hispanic, please tell me if I'm saying it wrong, I don't want to offend anybody, Hispanic section in our Walmart, and it has this because it's in Spanish, which, you know, that's how it is. They only have these for $5. They don't have these in the regular, I'm gonna say regular bouillon section. They're over there. So I get this one, my beef one, and my chicken one there. It's $5. I think you can get this on Amazon too for $5. This is game changer. The kids are always like, what did you add to this soup? And I'm like, I'm not gonna tell. They used to get mad at me or say, you added chicken bouillon to everything, didn't you? Because it does taste good. Chicken bouillon, so tomato bouillon. So add a little bit. The flavor is delicious. So this is done. I'm gonna let it cool. I'll put it in the refrigerator. And tomorrow, Laura will have this with homemade grilled cheeses that I have in the freezer, refrigerator. Pull them out, but cook them. That'll be lunch, which is good. So beef stroganoff, hopefully done. All right, it's getting done. So let me add all this stuff to this. All right, my potato soup, I just got out of the microwave. It's a little thick. It's fine. They'll eat it thickly. I made it thicker last time. But what you do is if you have to feed more people and there's not enough extra, just add some more water and liquid to it. And it'll stretch that soup, and just put some crackers or fillers. Fill it up. That's the way you do that. So, all right, beef stroganoff is done. There's like one little tiny hunk of meat that is frozen. That's okay. We're gonna stir this. It's gonna get done. What I did is put onions in here and a little bit of beef bouillon. That gives you the beefy flavor. And then I'm gonna add my cream of mushroom soup. You can make homemade. That's great too. I just bought it because that's the only thing I had for cream mushroom this month. And then I've got 2 containers of Alfredo just to make it creamier because gather in the spring, let's don't waste it, right? Nothing goes to waste. Since I'm gonna add a frozen element to it, the frozen fettuccine, I'm gonna pop that in there. Put the lid on it so it can get thawed. All right, that tastes good. I didn't add as much sour cream. That's the one thing we did not use a lot of is sour cream this month. I think I bought 5. I think we used 1.5. Go us, way less stuff. So this is good enough. I'm just gonna leave this here. There's one more, still a chunk of frozen in there, just a little bit. Just stir this, put a lid on it, and then this Lauren will heat up tomorrow and make some pasta. I don't have any curly pasta, so I'm thinking I have whole wheat penne. I'm gonna say pen pasta. It's penne pasta, sorry. Sorry, closed box world here. I don't have a Google all the time on. The penne pasta, I'll probably have her just heat some of that up, and then they can put this over top, because they do like this and they love it with canned peas. That's something they really enjoy. So that's there. This is the tomato soup right here. I'm gonna write on it tomato soup for tomorrow. Put this in the refrigerator, and it'll be ready for lunch tomorrow. So I'll put this scooch down here. And here for Lauren, we still have 2 containers of yogurt right here. Okay, so we're getting down to our freezer. We've got like 3 no bake cookies left. A piece of cheese someone spilled some chocolate on. And then there is milk. We didn't drink a lot of smoothies. Jaden hasn't been having a lot of smoothies. I haven't had smoothies either. I've been just drinking my 310 lemonades a lot. Here is breakfast burritos for tomorrow. We do have leftover guac, and there's bacon. So I'm trying to move these to the other refrigerator because this will be the overflow refrigerator. There's a bowl in the refrigerator. That's always a good find, right? Put this cheese over there. Someone will eat these cookies today. I always put them out. Someone will eat those. I never know. Got a water bottle. We've got 3 milk. Milk lasts for a while, which is good. I think almond milk, it's June 10th. We're not even close to that. Maybe when I film it's close to it, but not when I'm doing it. We got a whole thing of whipped cream for July. Evan's milk. So 2 things of yogurt. So here's the tomato soup, and here is the frozen sandwiches. Still good, not hard. They're already made up. She'll make that tomorrow for breakfast with this. We've got some eggs. Greg went to grab some fruit. I'm like, oh yeah, there's oranges and apples in there. And he's like, honey, they're all gone. I'm like, oh, I forgot we juiced them all. I have 3 left. I'm gonna put these in the cupboard so we eat those up today too. And then probably get a good wipe down. Let's do that. Not a whole lot left over, which is good. These were really good. I got these at the discount store. I ate these a lot. Fold it flat just to make sure they're closed. These were good with just some onions, hummus, artichokes, all delicious stuff. I like it. Nobody else likes. So the refrigerator is good and wiped. We have a lot of butter left over, which is good. Eggs were perfect. I'm going to have to look back and see how much I bought because that's the perfect amount for what we have for the month. All right, so this refrigerator, there's like all the staples are here. The only thing we have left over is the sour cream. We still have 4 sour creams, 3.5. And then we do have tzatziki sauce because we didn't have that as much. I still have my feta, whole thing of salsa. We still have a can of biscuits back there. These are all leftovers, whipped cream, onions. I have a little bit of Parmesan cheese here. If this is open, I'm gonna pour this in here. This is just peas from dinner, pickles, all the little leftover things, and eggs. That's Lauren's stuff. There's our juice we didn't drink, and that's it in here, which is good. A lot of lunch. We have 2 things of chicken, 2 things of salami still, and then all the condiments in the door. So it was a really good month of gathering everything up and using it. So I'm excited for that. Not wasting the perishable stuff. Freezer's got plenty. Pantries have plenty. There's a few things we need, but we can substitute like the pastas, things like that. So it's good. All right, let's pour this in here. Sure.
White like that.
look at it and see what it is. We put some in the jar.
Like big cup.
Yeah.
Water.
All right, I'm done in my kitchen. The last thing I do is get my water. I noticed that if I don't get up super early, I don't really drink a lot of coffee. If I get up early, like 4 or 5, I'll have 2, maybe 3 cups of coffee, but by this time I'm like, I'm done. So I had, like, maybe I had 2 today. I had like 1.5. I didn't really drink even the last one. So I like to get my water going. I like my real flavor packets with 310 in here. That's what I sip on all day. I enjoy it with my water. I'm good and done. The rice is done. It says keep warm. That pot is the beef stroganoff sauce. I'm just gonna let it cool. I'll put that in my empty refrigerator for tomorrow. And then I've got a whole list for the kids and I'm finishing the kitchen. So I'm gonna put the chairs down off the table, wipe the table off again. Somebody said, why do you wipe it before? Because there's crumbs on it, because we don't always wipe it after dinner. I know, you should, but we don't. So usually I'm off going to work at the laptop after dinner, and so I don't always like make sure they wipe the table, so that's okay. So I'm gonna wipe it again after I put the chairs down. Probably won't show that, but we do. And then I'm gonna work on getting the kids going. Told them just to have a slow moving, and then we'll get the stuff we have to get done, our school, and then we're doing our summer review. That's what we do through the school, like the summer year. We're doing like double so that we don't do it through the whole summer. And then, hold on, Lauren's here.
Sorry.
Hi, Lauren.
Ruby and the cat.
Kitties need more food for sure.
Like her bucket's done.
Okay, she's got a whole big bag in there. It's on the side. Put this down, honey.
Okay.
She's like, I like a different kind of animal. Some people say, yeah. Today's not a normal laundry day, so I just did 1 load just to keep down the heat level in the home because it is extra hot in here. So 1 load done early. All right, something I want to do is kind of clean up my purse and put things in the back in it because I've accumulated a little bit. I have a little container I keep of allergy pills and ibuprofen. That's getting empty, and I gotta fill all my hand cleaners for my car and for my purse.
Get long hair dogs.
Because their hair everywhere. I think you managed to leave them right there out there. Would you go get the ones in the car?
Which ones?
All the earbuds?
That's the kind I'm looking for. The mint kind.
The mint.
I'm trying to look for this here right now. I always look for brown watermelon.
I'm so sorry.
And it's still in the brown box.
This is really good. Norwex has lip balm. I have the pineapple coconut. Really good taste. It's really good stuff. So I keep one in here. Open them all and then fill them. There you go. I'll have to get another one. It's just lasted a long time, which is good. There you go. Feel that one. You can put it right on top and then turn straight up and down, squeeze it. Too.
Hold the bottom of it. So.
Don't look at it.
Wait, how long is that? I don't even know.
Okay, you can take this and put it right.
We'll do one big squeeze, Maddie. There you go.
Here you go, Maddie. Maddie, you can put these in my, okay, Broken, put these out in my car. Put this short one like up for me. I want a shorter one. And then the rest, put all the rest in the back and look for the other one.
Okay.
And then,
Pretty sure it's under my seat.
emergency ginger chews. They're just super hard. Okay, so this is garbage. Let's see. Impressions, we don't use that.
What is this?
Okay, in between my car, we put this. Wait, where's the other? Oh, I guess that could go in between my cars in the seat. One thing I need to do is clean the kids' earbuds, like the little ones, so I forget like they're dirty. So just use some alcohol and a Q-tip. Just dab it real light in the alcohol and just wipe it. No, Maddie, we go grab me a Norix cloth in the drawer, like a window one. Oh, somebody, is the purple one somebody's?
Orange.
I'll say they look clean.
What is it?
The purple ones. Just a little bit dirty. There's just one side.
They're connected.
When you find some thread. Yeah, oh, Jensen, do we have dental floss somewhere?
What? Is this good?
Yep, looking good, man. Steven, how we doing?
And it literally stick to me. Like, it was right.
Oh, that would be good. All right, we just finished up some school stuff. The girls started taping outside, and we're gonna finish painting out there after we have lunch. I'm gonna make lunch right now. We're just doing sandwiches instead of toasted ones. The kids are fine with having them with just bread and some soup.
I want to take mustard or ketchup, but let's take the mayonnaise before.
Oh, you want mayonnaise, huh? Let me get Maddie a plate here.
I do.
Cause it's delicious. Can I give you a slice? Can I give you a piece of cheese? Okay, so let me give you one more piece. Can I cut that for you? That's all there is. That's just those two. I'll cut them real good for you. That's gonna go to the store tomorrow.
Steve, you know the dinosaur game that you play when there's no Wi-Fi?
No internet.
No internet or Wi-Fi?
How can you play that?
So you know how it goes from like light to
I played
dark?
You've been on it all night.
Yep, no one's gonna do it right now. We're gonna eat. Okay, let's get some food. All right, we finished up lunch. We're gonna come outside. The girls are gonna start painting the garage door and the side door here to the house. So I'm gonna pour our paint in. Ooh, go for it. Okay, super sunny, another gorgeous day. It says rain later, but hopefully not. We're gonna hope on sunshine. So we're gonna try to get we got the deck done. We fixed the two, there was like parts, I don't know if the paint just like disappears, but I feel like we painted everything and then we saw it and then we're like, wait a minute, there's like so many parts we missed. So Jaden went back and painted that. So now we're gonna paint that door up there and this. All this blue. I'm even thinking the sides right to the cement. This is gonna be blue. And up there is gonna be blue.
We're gonna have some on
this. Here's this. Brooklyn taped it all off. So this is gonna be our before. My feet are on fire because this is reflectant. Here it is. Okay, there we go. Good job, Jaden. That looks great. Couple spots that they touched on the house.
Already?
No,
Oh,
the other brown paint. So I'm gonna wipe it off.
gotcha.
Non-acetone nail polish.
Whoa, that came off a lot. I'm sure it doesn't disappear. Just try not to get it on the deck. Eat itself. There we go.
I think that's good. Oh, hang on, Maxine. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Maxine. All right, Maxine. I didn't have the camera down. Maxine's down here with Jaden. Or she was. She was sitting down here on the, I looked out the window, she's laying on the blanket down here. She's like, I like the blue. The blue looks like the color of our chairs that we have up there, and I like that. So I was gonna go brighter, but again, it's kind of like the deck. So now I'm glad we picked these colors. Husband picked the colors. Good job, husband. All right, I'm gonna go down to pour paint for the garage door, and then I might start on the shutters on the side because I can do that. That's just little. All right, Jaden's doing up there, so I'm gonna get paint started here for Brooklyn so she can paint this down here. Again, these girls are gonna be some painters, and I might go start on a shutter in the front. Here we go. All right, you guys know me, my straight line taping. Don't like it, I need my edge finder. So I'm gonna paint these. These were actually, the paint upstairs on the top one is kind of peeling off and it's green, so it'll be a nice little color here. They're like a bluish green color, so we'll paint these. The top deck, the top ones are really tall. We have to find a huge ladder. Don't have a big giant ladder. We have a big ladder for my husband's sign business, but it doesn't reach that top of our house. So I'll focus on this today, maybe the door over here, and I got one more window. So I'm gonna try to get that much done. We'll see how the day rolls. All right, I got one coat done, not bad. A little drip. So I'm just gonna do another coat in here. Brooke into the garage. That's so much better. We have to open the garage and do the other pieces in there, and then do around the outside. But not bad. Jane's up there working on that one. It's getting there, so we're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna go put another coat on. Howdy ho, Jaden. How's it going up there?
Good. I've got the first coat of paint on and I'm working on the second one.
Good. I did 2 on the shutters. Now I'm gonna work on the garage. Looking good. Look at Ruby. Ruby. Look at this dog. She lays on the hot deck. Why would you not go lay in the grass or under a tree? Look at her. Look at her nose. Is Maxine outside too?
Yeah, she's sitting on the...
Blake, look at Ruby. Look at Ruby. Chris. All right. Oh my goodness. Hot, sweaty. The girls got to paint in the shade. I was in the sun. I'm like, oh, it's a little sweaty. I love the sun though. There goes Ruby. So I'm gonna show you all the stuff that we finished up today. Looking good. I'm very happy with the way everything turned out. This one is done too. It's not finished. All right, we're all done painting, all cleaned up. So now we're gonna make some shaved ice. Haven't had that at all this year, so it's gonna be good. Sorry.
Down there.
I can
Stop.
tell the flavor.
Coconut and coconut. Okay.
What a busy, wonderful day. It's at 10 after 4 right now. I just sat down and started pulling footage off here because I didn't do that today. And then we just pulled up for dinner. We found these in the freezer. King's Hawaiian rolls, got those. And then here's our jambalaya. Tastes delicious. So this is gonna be really good. So I think I'm gonna be finished. That we're gonna eat. The kids aren't really hungry now. They're outside on the trampoline jumping and just having fun, which is a good thing. So I think I'm gonna go head outside. I'm looking to see anything else. Oh, I got a, let me share with you. I got a cute thing and it had Barbie sticker. And I was like, Barbie sticker, who's that for? Very cute. So Madison Roller. Madison Roller, thank you for your letter. We are very much appreciative of your letter. She's 12 years old and wrote a letter, said she watches me and our family and enjoys cooking and watching grocery hauls. Thank you for your letter, Madison. That was super sweet. So I think, let me go step outside and see what it looks like out here. Let's go look. You're gonna hear kids screaming. Look out here. Doesn't that look way better? We gotta paint the white now. So I just put these up here. Nothing's like set in stone, it's just sitting up here. Dog prints everywhere. Kids are behind me on the trampoline over there with the hose, having fun. I'm gonna walk down here and close this video. It's hot, it's super hot, sweaty. My mouth is frozen now from eating the shaved ice. But it's been a good day. I'm glad to get all these projects done while we can. I can see why everybody's getting their projects done. I like it. Blue door. Now you can see down there and up here. So at least this side of the house is done. We got the bottom part started. We'll keep getting there. All right, so I'm gonna be going. I want to share with you, I know I feel bad. Even though I do social media, YouTube, I don't do a whole lot else media stuff. I just got set up with Facebook, just got set up with an Instagram. I haven't even been on there, just got put out a few days ago. I was not running that part of it. And so I feel bad because someone commented about the Blackout Tuesday and I was like, I have what are you even talking about? She's like, yeah, everybody's posting a black thing. And I'm like, what? Had no idea. I upload my videos a week out. Like if you watch this video, it's a week later than the Tuesday that, or not Tuesday, what is today, Wednesday? The Wednesday that I actually filmed. And so everything is scheduled before. So I didn't even know, for one, and I feel bad because horrible things happen in the world. Horrible, horrible things. Like everything, our world is everything. I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's what happened. It's what's been happening to kids. It's what's happening to women. It's what's happening to just people in general. It's just awful. Horrible, horrible. I never want my fellow, I'm gonna say, darker pigmented skin people than I am. How does that sound? Because we all have the same color skin, right? Just a little bit darker. Like I know mine is darker than my husband's. He's got a little more white skin than I do. So I love you all. I have no problems with anything. I just feel bad that I had no idea. So please accept my apologies for posting a video. Actually, I posted 2 videos, so that looked even horrible. So I apologize on that day. I understand what everybody's doing because I see it now and I'm like, okay, I don't really watch. I don't do, even though I do videos, that's just not something I do all the time. So my apologies, please accept them. I made sure that I wrote back to the people that did post and comment there. So I just did not know. So it's definitely a time that we're praying. I mean, I'm praying for our nation. We're praying for people. There's a lot of garbage going on, So just praying, just keep our focus on the Lord and keep moving forward, right? That's what we can do. So again, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So I feel bad. I want to make sure I say that in this video. So, okay. So with all that said, I hope that you have a fantastic day. I know there's unrest in the world. I know there's sadness. I know all there's that. I could go on and complain and tell you how miserable things are, but I don't want to do that. I want to share with you. I know there's stuff going on in the world. Awful. I don't read too much news. I don't even follow a whole lot of anything to even, I know what's going on, but I just don't watch it all the time, because it can get in your head and it can just mess and it can just consume and destroy you. Turning a blind eye is wrong. Being aware, praying, that's what we can do. That's what we can do right now in this time. So that's what I'm going to do here. So my apologies again. So with that said, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Keep smiling, keep moving forward, keep that peace and love of Jesus inside of you so that can radiate to everybody around you. And then together, we can make a difference. We can do a difference because all of the love of Jesus inside of us, all hooked together with everybody, hooked all together, that's growing one big giant love for the Lord, isn't it? And that's going to impact people and impact our communities and help make a change. That's what I'm praying and believing for. So I'm praying that you go do that in your circle where you're at. I'm going to do it in my little circle where I'm at. If the other person's doing it in their little circle, maybe their little apartment where they're at, the 1 or 2 people they come in contact with, the 20 people we come into contact with, whoever we come in contact with, let us be a light to those around us. So I'm praying, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.